Hello, my beautiful people, and welcome back to a very, very special collaboration episode. This is the This Little Piggy Halloween collaboration with 15 amazing fluid artists. I'm Mina, Villegas, in case you couldn't tell. HOA is here. I'm here. Baxter is inside the house because I'm not sure what he would do with the unicorn costume.
I know what he would do. He'd attack you.
Yeah. It's eating mommy. So we're going to try this. Tonight we're going to be pouring on some pumpkins. I got these two pumpkins from Micheal's and we're going to try pouring on them. I'm going to do a flip cup on them, but I'm going to be using Sheely Art Bloom recipe. So HOA, if you could come over. Whoa. My tail might be a problem in this case. Okay, so let me tell you what the paints we are using tonight are, and then we'll go ahead and get started. The first one we're using, HOA, can you come on over here? This is Sherwin-Williams Emerald Urethane Trim Enamel, interior, exterior. And this one is black. It was the ultra deep base and they tinted it black for me in the store. So that's our pillow paint that we're using. And then for our deep base, we are using the Bear Dynasty, the deep base, and the Jassonia varnish to make our pouring medium. And then my cell activator is, of course, Australian Floetrol. And in this case, instead of using black, I have used Amsterdam bronze to make my cell activator. I think I'm gonna drop this with these gloves. So that's a really, really pretty color. It's very hard to see anything in this. Okay. Let's see. I think I need to go and change. I will be right back. Happy Halloween! Okay, that's a little brother. I can breathe now. Let's talk about what we're going to do tonight. We are going to do flip cups on these cute little pumpkins that I got from Micheal's. I have two of them. And we're going to use the Sheely Art recipe for blooms. So my paints are all mixed with a deep base pouring medium of the Bear Dynasty and the Jassonia gloss varnish. And my pillow paint is the Emerald from the Sherwin-Williams. And my cell activator is Australian Floetrol and Amsterdam bronze. So I actually saw my friend Lee Massey from Massey Art Studio do a really, really cool flip cup on top of a pumpkin. It was a ceramic pumpkin. It was really, really neat. And that got me thinking about this, but I want to do it with the bloom recipe. So the first color we're using is Golden's Turquoise Phthalo with just a touch of metallic cobalt blue in it. So this is Turquoise Phthalo with just a tiny bit of the metallic cobalt in there. And this is mixed with her Bear Dynasty deep base and Jassonia varnish. Okay, so that's my one tube paint. And then the other tube paint I'm using is Golden's Green Gold, which is a very Halloween-y color. Not actually one of my favorite colors unless I'm using the turquoise, because these two together are magic. So this is Golden's Green Gold. My friend Karen Dershin called it pea soup one time. Okay, so that's it for our opaque paints that we're using. Now we get into the piggies. So the first little piggy we are using is Nebula, which is very pretty, kind of a deep spacey sort of feeling. Very galactic looking. Do you see that shimmer on there, HOA? Uh-huh. Beautiful stuff. Now this is kind of thick. I've never actually done a flip cup, especially on a pumpkin, but I haven't done a flip cup with the bloom recipe paints. So we're gonna see how this goes. This one is Harvest Gold, which is a beautiful piggy. And so the way that I mix these tonight, I disperse the pigments in some of the Jassonia varnish, but instead of only using like the tip of the stick, I actually put a heaping mound, or maybe two, in there, because the little tip of the stick is only when you're mixing up 2 or 3 ounces of paint. This is a 16-ounce cup, so I definitely needed more than just the tip of the stick. So
Just
this
a
was
tip.
a couple of deep, a couple of big scoops. Thank you, HOA. That's the Harvest Gold. And then we are using this one, Galaxy, which I'm super excited about. I haven't used this one before. And I'm very, very excited to use it. It almost looks like it's kind of Payne's grayish with a lot of shimmer and sparkle in there. So this should be very, very cool. And then last but not least, we are using Glisten. Glisten. And we made that joke already once. So this is a beautiful color shifty in a blue-green sort of color. It's very, very pretty. And I'm hoping it does beautiful things with all of these colors. Okay, so that's it for our paints. And like I said before, my Amsterdam Bronze and the Australian Floetrol is my cell activator. So the game plan is I'm going to take my black pillow paint and pour it over my pumpkin. I have it sitting on some of Molly's paint stands because I do want it to be able to drip. This is my spinner from Erica Hughes Art. And I do have a 18-inch round on top of that because we are going to be dripping paint. So if we can manage to salvage something and get a cool pour out of this, that's great. If it doesn't work out, that's fine too. I can always just scrape it. So we're going to put our pumpkin on these paint stands like that, if I can see. Okay, we're going to move our hair back. All right, are you ready, husband of awesomeness?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh wait, maybe we should layer the cup first. Yeah, let's layer our cup first. Okay, so I don't actually know how much paint it's going to take to do this, but I have mixed up enough paint to be able to use a 16-ounce cup. What I'm going to do is layer the cup, then I'm going to put the pumpkin like that, and I'm going to tip it over. And hopefully it will work. Okay, we're going to scoot that over for a second. So, I'm not entirely sure where to put the cell activator, so I'm going to put it at the very, very bottom of the cup, and I'm going to put it as the last thing I put in on the cup too. So this is our Amsterdam Bronze cell activator. Not super, super thin tonight. Okay. And I think we're going to start with some of that Galaxy. Okay, so that was Galaxy. And now we're going to come in with some of our turquoise color, the turquoise phthalo with the cobalt blue. That's very pretty. And we're going to put a layer of glisten in there. This stuff is pretty thick. And we're going to put some Harvest Gold. Then I'm going to put a layer of the green gold. And we're going to put some nebula on there. And then another layer of glisten. And I think I want to put a layer of CA in the middle right there. And now we're going to come back to our turquoise again. And let's use the Galaxy. And glisten. Very thick. And some nebula. Green gold, and then I'm going to put another layer of turquoise as well, and then we're going to put some cell activator on top of that again. I have not tried this before. I don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to try. Okay, so let's move this back to where we want it to be. Oh, we were going to put the pillow paint on our pumpkin first. All right, so here's the pillow paint. I have not actually mixed this one with GAC because it doesn't seem all that thick to me. And the last time I used it and I did mix it with GAC, I put in too much and it was running off of the canvas and I did not like it. I was not happy. So we're gonna pour our pillow paint around our pumpkin and hopefully it will stay up there. Okay.
Looks like the Sherman-Williams logo.
Really? I don't actually know what their logo.
We cover the earth.
Oh, is that what the... Okay. Okay. Let's just spin this around. There's a little blank spot over here. Just fill that up. It is going to continue to move. I can pretty much guarantee you. We, HOA, you remember the Easter egg pour we did?
Oh, yeah.
We had an Easter collaboration where we poured on ostrich eggs. I'll link that one for you. It was actually really, really fun. Okay. So there's some bubbles right there. I'm a little nervous. That's a big cup of paint. And I don't think I can flip the pumpkin on there anymore, so we're gonna have to just flip it. Okay, I'm actually gonna, I guess I can't really hold it, can I? Okay, are you ready, husband?
That's my life.
Happy Halloween, y'all. Ooh, I'm scared. Okay.
Well done.
Okay. Okay, before we move that, I'm just going to kind of spread this around a little bit on the base down here. Because that's pooling a lot in the middle. And I want it to be able to be usable. Maybe. This might be one of the craziest things we've ever done, HOA.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I realize I'm tempting fate by spinning it, so I'm just gonna stop. Okay, I think we're gonna have to lift this. Are you ready, husband to awesomeness?
I laugh. Yes, sweeper.
Happy Halloween! Ooh. Ooh. Wow. Wow. Ooh, we got lacing. We got cells. How cool is that? That's kind of amazing. I kind of love that. Oh my goodness. That's so much fun. A couple bubbles in here I'm going to pop. If they want to pop. That's actually really, really cool. Wow. Should we do the other one, H?
Well, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna actually take the pumpkin off of here on the paint stands, and we're gonna move it over here.
That looked harder than.
Well, it's not stable. It's not very, very stable.
Yeah, that's probably even harder than it
I think I'm gonna just tilt this, but I don't want to tilt it onto my pencil. So we'll just see that.
Did you ever forget that?
Yeah, on the side, so that's fine. Just take that edge off. I'll find it. Here. Oh, let's look back at the pumpkin. What happened? It's still kind of cool. Okay, I'm just going to put Mr. Pumpkin right on the canvas for the moment for stability purposes. So we lost a lot of color, so I do want to do something to it. I think I want to take some of the galaxy and the glisten and the turquoise, and we're going to use a little cup to do this. So I'm going to put a little bit of turquoise in there and a little bit of the glisten. What the heck, we'll put some of the green gold in and the galaxy. And we'll go back to the turquoise. Let's try a ring pour on here. And if that doesn't do cool things, then I have another idea too. All right, I'm going to pour this around because we seem to have lost, except for right there. But let's try this again. Are you ready, darling?
Yes, ma'am.
poison apple.
Sure does.
Let's come over here. And we'll do some rings on this side too. There's not much paint left in there now, but maybe it'll make some cool patterns for us as it spreads out. This side is really cool. That looks kind of awesome. What do you think, HOA?
Yeah.
So what I was gonna do is, if this didn't work, is I was gonna put some cell activator on top and then hit it with the leaf blower. But I don't know if I want to. I kind of like this one like this. Maybe we should leave this one like this, and then we can play a little bit more with the other one. What do you think?
Sure. You can get it off of there. We just leave it on there.
I'm gonna lift it up because it's still not done running. It's gonna continue to drip down and correct any places where I touched it. But we can always go like this and just put a little bit of paint on there too. But it is gonna keep moving. I know it is. Okay, so let's get the other one. I think it was actually easier on the paint stands. So we're gonna put this on here. I don't think I'm gonna put as thick a layer of the base as I did last time. Just go with that and let that run down for a second. Okay, so we've got our base coat down. Just pop any air bubbles we happen to see. I think I really love the way that one is looking right now. So rather than try another flip cup, I think I just want to layer another small cup. I'm just gonna layer this one. And we're gonna pour it again like that and see what happens. So this is kind of fun. It's very thick, but I'm glad that it is thicker, because when I've done this before on the like the ostrich eggs I was talking about at Easter, the paint was not nearly this thick and it ran very, very easily. So, all right, let's get a clean cup so you can see what we're doing.
I was about to ask you to do that.
Yes. Okay, we're gonna start with some turquoise. And we're gonna put some glisten on top of that. I think I'm just gonna layer it like this instead of carefully down the side. Okay, let's put some nebula in. Oh no, let's put some galaxy in there. Well, no, we'll put the nebula in. Arguments with myself. Okay, so that's 2 layers. Now we're gonna go back to a tube paint. I'm gonna do some of the green gold. This is a very Halloween-y color. And some of our harvest gold. And then some of them, did I put nebula in before or galaxy? Nebula, I put galaxy in before. Okay. Put some nebula in. And then another layer of the turquoise. Some more glisten. That's like the coolest color ever. Do you think we should bother with the CA HOA or no?
Might be cool to do some, like we could put on the stem and see what happens.
Alright, that's an interesting idea. Okay, so we did the glisten again. We're gonna come back to the galaxy. Kind of an obsidian color. Very pretty. I'm gonna put a little bit more turquoise in there now. And I'm gonna put green gold on top of that. And then we're gonna come in with the nebula. And the harvest this gold. And then back to the turquoise. Glisten. Glisten. Do you wanna know a secret? I think if I was actually a unicorn, that would be my unicorn name. Glisten.
So it's kind of like you have Thanos' daughters in there. You've got Nebula, and then that green is Gamora.
No, it's not Gamora. I like Gamora. She's amazing.
Yeah, the green gold orange is Gamora.
Alright, we're gonna put some more Galaxy in there. And I'm pretty sure this is way more than enough paint at this point.
Yeah.
Well, it's gotta slide down, you know? It has to move. Okay, and then a little bit more turquoise and then we're gonna be done. Okay. Big old bubble right there. All right, we're gonna do another ring pour on this. Are you ready, husband of awesomeness?
Yes, mother.
Okay. I'm gonna go around first. Let's just give that a second to spread out. Wow, that's awesome. I see some bubbles. Okay, we're gonna pour a little bit more. Okay, that's really pretty. Oh, that one's so much more turquoise. They look like poison apples to me. That's really cool though. Okay.
I'll try putting some CA on the stem.
Actually no, I don't, because there's kind of a pool around there, around the stem, that I'm hoping will keep sinking off. I don't know, but it's actually what I do want to do. I'm gonna take the glisten and just kind of go around it, and because I think that's gonna drip down and continue to drip.
Three-dimensional bands.
Three-dimensional bands, yeah, there we go. I want to give this a spin. I don't know, did I ruin it? I think I might have ruined it.
With what? The bands?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, no, I don't like it. I'm just gonna pour a little bit more of the same 3 or 4 colors in and go over it one more time. We're gonna put some turquoise in.
Clean cup?
No.
It's kind of muddy coming out of the bottom.
I know, but it's not, it's okay. And then some glisten. And then some Galaxy. And then some green gold. And then some turquoise. And that's it. Actually, that's not true. I'm going to put some glisten on top of that too. Okay, we're going to ring pour this one more time. Are you ready, darling?
Yes, mother.
Okay. That's cool. Okay. I'm just going to give that a second and let it float down. And even if that layer doesn't go all the way down to the bottom, it's still kind of neat looking. I like that better. What do you think?
I agree.
Okay. Yeah. So the BAMs didn't quite work. Even that's looking kind of awesome. All right, I'm going to pick this up carefully. Hopefully I can get it up. And we're going to move it over here without dropping it. Haha. Okay, so I'm going to take this dirty cup and we're going to tilt this a little bit, but let's have some fun with it first. Let's draw. There's so much paint on here right now. None of this is going to stay, but just having fun with it. Okay, let's tilt this up. It's stuck to the spinner. Just gonna tilt some of this off over the edges and go around. Probably gonna take off quite a bit off of that side because I like what's happening over here. Did I get all the corners? There we go.
Started changing batteries on the monitor.
Okay, I think that actually looks pretty cool. What do you think, HOA?
Very.
Okay, so we're gonna leave that one like that. Okay, so this is our, they don't look like pumpkins anymore to me. I'm gonna call them poison apples. These are our poison apples. Using our This Little Piggy paints and the EricaHughesArt bloom recipe. I will show you guys when these are dry. Thank you so much for being here with us all. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful Halloween. I will list all of the artists that are taking place in this Little Piggy Halloween extravaganza for you guys. And I encourage you to check them all out. Give them a like and a subscribe because they're all wonderful people and they make great videos. So we'll be right back. Toss my mane around a little bit. Okay, so this is a couple of days later and our poison apples are dry now. They came out really, really pretty. I love this color. Beautiful sparkle, beautiful shimmer on there. Gorgeous colors. This was the turquoise phthalo and green gold from Golden. And then we used Harvest Gold and Nebula and Galaxy and Glisten, which I think is one of my favorite colors. I really, really like this. We didn't get a lot of the design on there to stay, but that's gravity, you know, when you're pouring on something round. So we actually, it started off with a flip cup, which was rather funny to watch. And then we ended up doing RingPours on them. But they came out really, really pretty. I love that shimmer and that sparkle. Gorgeous stuff. There's some other pumpkins I've poured in the past. And our kitty pumpkins that I made several years ago. Let me show you the 18-inch round that we did. This thing's pretty neat. It looks like a moon almost. Beautiful color on there. Beautiful sparkle and shimmer. We did get some cracking, but that was because our paint was really, really, really thick. And there was a lot of it. Just a little bit of glisten up there. And you can see the color shifty patterns of it. It's pretty cool. So this one was a lot of fun. This one was really, really neat. Thank you guys so much for being here with us today. I hope you enjoyed this one. I had a lot of fun. And with my unicorn hair and my unicorn costume. So thank you so much for being here. I will list everybody else in the collab of this amazing 15-person This Little Piggy Halloween Extravaganza for you guys in the description box with their links, so you can make sure you watch everybody. Thanks for being here, guys. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe and share. That's always awesome. Bye, guys. We'll see you soon. Happy Halloween.